Most men lose a woman the moment they start worshiping her attention. The more they chase, over-text, explain, and over-sacrifice, the less attractive they become psychologically. Modern dating has changed. Many women today are surrounded by endless validation through social media, messages, and attention from multiple men. So when she feels certain that you will always be there, no matter how she treats you, she unconsciously stops valuing your presence. But history, psychology, and even human nature teach something interesting. People become emotionally attached to what they cannot easily control. Niccolo Machiavelli once wrote in The Prince that people often value what appears rare, powerful, and difficult to possess. While his lessons were political, human attraction often works similarly. The goal is not manipulation or toxicity. The goal is becoming a man whose value no longer depends on someone else's validation. Here are 7 things that change how a woman sees you mentally without begging for her attention. 1. Stop making her the center of your life. The biggest mistake many men make is turning one woman into their entire emotional universe too early. The moment she feels your happiness depends completely on her texts, moods, or approval, the psychological balance changes. People naturally respect those who have purpose beyond romance. In real life, think about highly respected men, athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders, creators. Most became attractive because they were deeply focused on their mission, not because they constantly chased women. A woman begins thinking differently about you when she realizes your life continues powerfully with or without her attention. 2. Become less emotionally available. This does not mean ignoring her cruelly. It means stop reacting instantly to everything. Mystery creates curiosity. Curiosity creates emotional tension. If she knows you will reply within seconds every single time, regardless of how she behaves, there is no emotions challenge left. Psychologists often explain that uncertainty increases emotional focus. People think more about what they cannot fully predict. One relationship coach said, "Attention given too freely loses emotional weight." Calm emotional discipline is more attractive than constant availability. 3. Improve yourself quietly. Nothing changes attraction faster than visible self-improvement. Start improving your body, mindset, confidence, discipline, finances, and spiritual life quietly, without announcing it constantly online. There is something psychologically powerful about a man who evolves silently. In Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, one principle explains that reputation and perceived value shape how people emotionally respond to you. When a woman notices growth she did not expect from you, especially after underestimating you, her perception changes naturally. 4. Master emotional control. Many men destroy attraction by becoming emotionally reactive. Anger, desperation, jealousy, begging, emotional paragraphs, and constant reassurance seeking often push women away emotionally. Strong emotional control creates psychological safety and intrigue. Think about James Bond in movies. He rarely appears emotionally unstable or desperate. Calmness itself creates presence. In the Bible, Joseph remained composed even after betrayal, prison, and rejection. Emotional strength is rare in modern society, and rare things naturally attract attention. 5. Let absence create space. People often realize value in absence, not constant presence. When you constantly force yourself into someone's attention, they stop feeling your value because there is no room left to miss you. Sometimes, stepping back peacefully says more than arguments ever could. There are countless real-life stories where a woman only began obsessively thinking about a man after he stopped chasing and redirected his energy toward his own growth. Why? Because suddenly she no longer felt fully in control of his attention. 6. Build a life that feels meaningful. Women are emotionally drawn toward men who seem connected to purpose, direction, and vision. A man with goals, discipline, spiritual grounding, and ambition radiates different energy than a man constantly seeking validation. In modern culture, many people are emotionally empty because they built their lives around attention instead of meaning. Viktor Frankl, author of Man's Search for Meaning, explained that humans are deeply driven by purpose. A purposeful man becomes naturally magnetic because his identity feels stable and grounded. 7. Never compete for basic respect. The moment you start competing for attention, over-explaining your worth, or begging to be valued, attraction weakens. Real confidence is knowing your value without forcing someone to see it. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is step back quietly, focus on yourself, and let your absence reveal your worth.